Okay, I think we'll start in goal here talking about this roster. Freddie Anderson, 86 overall in the game, 35 years old, last year on his contract. And then obviously we have Peter Kochenkov, who's probably going to take the reins. At least that's my plan. Now, there's not much in the system in terms of defense, but obviously we have one of the best defensemen in the league. Jacob Slavin signed to an 8-year deal at only 6.4 mil. What a steal. Gostisbehere signed at 3.2. Alexander Nikishin on his entry-level deal. We have to take advantage of this. This dude's going to be an absolute stud. Then we have Jalen Chatfield, Keandre Miller at 7.25 mil. I think it's like 7.5. Maybe the game had to readjust. And I mean, Sean Walker's a pretty good defenseman, and I'm recording this at real time, so it might be slower than the other videos. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if I didn't say that. Andrei Svechnikov fits the first line perfectly, apparently, and I mean, he's a 92 overall, signed at 7.7. Seth Jarvis as well, just got a big time bag. And then Jackson Blake, we have to extend as well, so we can do that. Okay, left wingers, I mean, Nikolaj Ehlers up to a 91. I think he starts at an 88 or 89 overall. Obviously, we're in 2026 season, so the overalls are going to be different after 1 year of simming. Taylor Hall, and then a bunch of like depth players. You can see them there. And then obviously we have our best player. We finally technically have a franchise player, Sebastian Aho. And then we have Logan Stankoven, who's somehow up to a 90 overall. What the hell? What happened in the sim? How many points did this dude get to get to a 90 overall? Only 55. Whatever Rod Brindamore's teaching thing is, it's crazy. We also have Slavin there. Obviously drafted Philip Ekberg. We have Noel Gunler. We have Unger Shorum. And then we obviously have the could have been in the top 5, Ivan Ryabkin. I already went over the plan in the intro, but we are going to sign Jackson Blake, I think 3 years at like a solid 1.9 mil should get the job done, and Jackson Blake is back. And then obviously a massive part of this team, Rod Brindamore. So yeah, he has an A+ teaching for forwards. So obviously these guys are going to get good real quick. That makes sense. He has a balanced scheme fit. Aho doesn't fit it, but we can like talk to these guys. They love their coach, so that makes sense. And I really like what we're bringing here with a coach. I mean, who literally has all A+. Let's see what Rod thinks. Can we win a Stanley Cup? Oh my god, I clicked the over button, but this game doesn't fucking register fast. I know a lot of people like to talk to everybody. I don't want to spend that much time, but I want to talk to like the guys who I know where they're going to play us, so I'll do that and come back. Okay, after about 15 minutes, here are the lines. We have a two-headed monster in goalie. We have Ehlers, Aho, Svechnikov, Jarvis, Stankoven, the core 5. Taylor Hall there. We have Kotkaniemi, Blake, Captain Stahl, all right. We have a good team. Mark Jankowski, legend. Nikishin's going to get top pair because I feel like he can be a star. Keandre Miller, he's going to get second pair because he's making 7.25 to start. And then Walker and Chatfield. I know we have 2 righties and 2 lefties. It doesn't really matter. Here are the power plays and here are the penalty kill. We can be a really good team. Okay, if we are this good of a team, we should be able to beat a team like the Philadelphia Flyers. So let's start this season off with a win, boys. Here we go. Nikolaj Ehlers' Carolina Hurricanes rebuild is underway. My goodness, what a breakout, boys. Svech into the zone. Svechnikov gonna drop for Chatfield. Gonna drop across Sean Walker shooting. There we go, Sean Walker, the first goal of the year on a power play, on a 1T, I mean. Taylor Hall in Nikishin. Oh, that would have been crazy. Svech. Andrei Svechnikov gonna hold. Svechnikov, what a move. Andrei Svechnikov in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Andrei Svechnikov. What a goal. Go Svech, go. Go Svech, go. Go Svech, go. Inside bang. Oh my goodness, this guy's gonna win a Hart Trophy one day. Holy. So I mean, we could play good against the Philadelphia Flyers. That's cool, you know what I'm saying. But the real test for this team is the Florida Panthers. Let's see how we fare in a regular season game against the Panthers. Svech, hold. Nikishin, shoot. There we go. There we go. Play no skill hockey against the Florida Panthers. They have no skill, so we have to beat them with no skill. Svech, nice play. Cross fetch, one-timer, bang. Oh my goodness, what a power play. Andrei Svechnikov. Oh, what a hit. Hit the old man. Lundell, in Anton Lundell. What the frick? What just happened? I swear if you touch this puck, you are getting killed. Oh my goodness, hell nah. Hell nah. Fuck you, Barkov. Actually, this is why your wife is cheating. I'm joking. I'm joking. That's a joke. As you can tell, this is a different game. We were winning 2-1, and the game crashed. But, you know, that's just Gary trying to mess with us. You know, that hit by Barkov, dirty hit, doesn't matter. Florida gets away with everything until Gary Bettman retires. We already know the rules, so we don't need to cheat, you know? When Gary Bettman retires, we'll realize that these cups don't mean shit, and it was fake. And, you know, I'm just trying to piss off people at the same time. It is fake. Sit down, Marchand. This is why you didn't get enough love as a child. I'm joking. Oh, this is going to be a long day. Carter Verhaeghe scores to make it 5-4. I think something needs to change. We're struggling to beat these Florida teams, and it's going to continue in the playoffs. So, Aho across Nikishin, shooting. That one's off. Svechnikov in. Andrei Svechnikov in. Now Svechnikov in. Shooting. Save. Rebound. Let's fucking go. Andrei Svechnikov, baby. Let's go. Oh my goodness. How did he get through? Reinhardt in. Kachuk. What a play. What the fuck? What the fuck? EA Sports, give it back to Matthew Kachuk after he sucks on Gary Bettman's tip. You guys might be asking the question, how do we deal with Kachuk giving Gary Bettman blowjobs, Sam Bennett giving the ref blowjobs? You know, like, sorry by the way if you guys are kids watching, just don't worry about what I'm saying. But I think the way we deal with it is just beat them with actual ethical hockey, and eventually Gary Bettman will retire, and eventually we'll win a cup. 7 wins, 18 losses, 7 overtime losses. So where does that put us in the entire league? We are in 5th place, right behind those fucking Florida Panthers, of course. 4 goals per game is ridiculous. 3 goals. So our problem is the defense. Our power play is clicking like crazy. Oh my goodness. Let's start with the offense. Sebastian Aho, 79 points, plus 25. Stankoven, 63 points, plus 14. Jordan Staal. So it looks like our bottom 6 might be our problem there, maybe. Martin Hook's a -2, although that 4th line's not bad. Ehlers has 91 points. What? Oh my goodness, Svechnikov has 49 goals at the trade deadline. Oh my goodness. So I think it's that 3rd line that's the issue on the forward core. Defense, I don't see anything bad. You know, Nikishin and Slavin, I would like it to be better, but Nikishin's young, so I don't mind that. And then Anderson and Kochenkov aren't playing that great. Deadline season, here we go. Enter the trade deadline in 2026. Who do we have to pick up? Ryan Donato, that would be sick. Brodin, Spurgeon, Anderson, Teravainen, Bertuzzi. There's some good options here. We are going to trade Jesperi Kotkaniemi. He has 5 years left on his deal. Philly does make sense. You know, it's not too much of a cap hit. Shout out Jesperi Kotkaniemi, but that 3rd line wasn't clicking, and I have a trade in mind for a guy we need. Round picks over to the Utah Hockey Club. You know, this is not a guy they want to give up, but Lawson Krause would definitely help our team. He brings speed, he brings physicality, and I think that's something we need right now. The defense is definitely questionable, so we might have to work on that, but I think 2 third-round picks should get it done. Krause slots right in on that 3rd line. I think he brings an element of physicality and skating that this line, you know, Jackson Blake has skating, but Jordan Stahl's a bit slow, and he brings that physicality. I think that's the only upgrade we really needed on this team. I like what we got. So let's see how we fare and against Utah, funny enough, and then let's get into the skill hockey. But we have to beat them in our own game. That's the problem. We definitely are making strides to that as Aho comes in. Aho back. Ehlers in, shooting. Oh my goodness, what a play. This team is buzzing right now, bro. Alexander, watch this. Right, he just walks in. Stankoven somehow didn't block that. And they don't even show the goalie. Nice job, EA. Get it back. Yeah, there we go. There we go, Aho. There we go. Aho. In for Ehlers. Back. Gus is bearing the bumper. Save. Rebound. Jarvis. There we fucking go. We are ready for the playoffs. Let's go, Carolina. We've been relatively lucky with injuries. I'm not gonna lie. Until like December or January, I forgot that injuries were off. But we need to call somebody up. Carolina Hurricanes have finished third above the Florida Panthers. Frick you guys, okay? 3.96, that is number 1 in the league. 3.02, it's gotten better. That's all that matters. Our power play is, number 2 behind the Avs probably. And then we have a good PK, so I like it. You all know Carolina is a ridiculously good regular season team. And it doesn't really matter until we get to those playoffs, people say, but those people are idiots. It matters in the season too. Nikolaj Ehlers, 115 points. This is apparently what happens when you give him first line ice time. Lawson Krause, did he do anything for our team? No, he didn't. So that third line's just absolutely cooked. Maybe we just got to accept that. Andrei Svechnikov, 115 points. This dude looks like the guy we took second overall. Points. Let's go. Jackson Blake, minus 19. You hate to see it. But we're going to revamp that bottom 6 eventually. But right now we're building the core of this team, and I like where we're headed. Svechnikov, 3rd in the league. Nikolaj Ehlers, 4th in the league in scoring. You love to see it. And then for goals, Andrei Svechnikov is 2nd in the league. That is crazy, bro. Let's check out all the other stats. Why not? Cale Makar, of course, he let in D points. Goaltenders, Freddie Anderson's up there. He played 63 games. First time in his career, probably done that. On their back, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Gino and Crosby, they put them on the same line with Raquel, and they make the playoffs. This team's depth is nowhere close to ours, but they have the star power to compete with our team. I can't lie. They are going to present a tough challenge. Every game, probably not. But I just want to see game 1 here, see how this team feels in this round. It is 1-1, Aho and Malkin. 3-1, Jackson Blake and Lawson Krause. 4-1, Eric Robinson. You love to see it. So from now on, I think I'm going to slow sim the games manually. And then if there needs to be jump in, I'll bring you guys in to speed. But Alexander Nikishin has been injured, so we're going to have to go back to Sean Walker on the first line. We could move Jalen Chatfield up there as well. That is a possibility, although Jalen Chatfield's puck moving ability, I don't know if I like that as much as Sean Walker. So I think we're going to move Sean Walker up to the first line. Alright, we are up 3-0 on the Pittsburgh Penguins, so let's see if we can sweep them boys out of Pittsburgh. Come on, Sid the Kid gets one, Sean Walker gets one, both pretty much in the same category of players all time if we're ranking. Sean Walker might have the edge on Sidney Crosby in a way, that skating is just ridiculous. His ability to use his edges to create space for himself, right? I think that's good. Oh, my bad, we're at 4 minutes, let's jump in. Alrighty, as you can see, I am not wasting a player spot. As you guys know, we have to go 1 by 1 in the positions, and I'm going goalie, bro. There's no way I'm wasting a slot on player. Like, why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? Saved the rebound. What a stop by Freddie, man. We are cooking right now. Rust, back. Carlson shooting. Rust. Oh my god, what a save, bro. Holy. Oh my god, I just missed it. We scored. What the hell? Nikolaj Ehlers, let's go, baby. What just happened? What just happened? Ehlers just walks in and just rips it with 20 seconds to go. Look at Brindamore and the boys selling. Let's go, baby. Oh, man, 21 seconds to go. Let's go. Come on, boys. Don't let him score. That's a big part on me, obviously, but just don't let him score. We're good. Brian Rust, nice save there, Freddie. Just play that out. 10 seconds to go. Ty Smith, what are you doing? Stankoven, get the puck out, and that's game. We have won this series. Let's go on to round number 2. I can't lie, if we didn't sweep the Penguins, I would be very disappointed. But we have the New York Rangers in round number 2, one of the greatest rivalries of the 2020s Metro Division. and this is going to be an absolute blast. They have Gavrikov on that big-time contract. They have Adam Fox as well. This is going to be great. And by the way, Nikishin is back. Okay, so I accidentally simmed 30 seconds here in overtime, but here's what happened. Captain Jordan Stahl scored in game number 1 to open the series scoring. Crookshank, I don't even know who the hell that is, but he scores. Slavin scored, and then with 43 seconds, Will Cooley tied it up, so we're going to jump into overtime. I'm going to go right defense. Oh my goodness, what a play. Nikishin going to use his smooth skating. Alexander Nikishin trying to go to the net. What the Oh my goodness, what just happened? But Nikishin scores as a... What the hell? Okay, so here's how it happened. It's game number 2, by the way. Logan Stankoven opened it, Zibanejad, Taylor Hall, Brodzinski, Perot, Aho tied it. Nothing happened in the second, and in the third, Adam Fox scored from the blue line. So we're going to be jumping in. We need to be a forward, so I'm going to be one of the wingers. Come on, boys, let's get this puck. No, and that is game. What is Will Borgen doing? But that is game. Fuck. Okay, so we won game number 3, 4-3 on a big second period with 4 goals. And here we are in game number 4, tied at 1, headed into overtime. I think we're going to use our last defenseman spot. Downs block, go Ehlers. All 5 of us jump up in the play, boys. Come on, let's go. This is how we do it. This is Florida Panthers hockey. Let's go! Nikolaj Ehlers with a beauty, and we're up 3-1. Now the thing about this series is every game has been decided by 1 goal. So it could have gone either way, but we managed a way to get it done in those final minutes, and we are here in game number 5 with a chance to go to conference finals again, but it is 5-3. So here's how it went down. I mean, Taylor Hall has 2 for us, but they got 5 different goal scorers in this game. I don't think it's going to be enough for our team. Think we're going to have to head to a game 6 unless somebody can come up clutch on this power play here, and I think that's it for game 5. Okay, I don't think we need to make any changes. Let's head in here to game number 6. Let's go. First period, it is 1-1. Nikishin and Radish. Alexander Nikishin has 2 goals as a defenseman. Make it 3, Nikolaj Ehlers. Make it 4, Nikolaj Ehlers again, baby. We paid him in free agency. They said this team needed a star offensive player, and we are looking like we are heading back. Okay, that's it. Jackson Blake makes it 5-1, and your Carolina Hurricanes are back. Freddie, let's go, baby. Okay, funny enough, we are not playing the Florida Panthers. They got knocked out in round number 1, and instead we have the Toronto Maple Leafs, who do not have Mitch Marner. This is crazy. I don't know how this has happened, but we have been given the Toronto Maple Leafs, and we have a chance to make it to the finals. Well, take a quick look around the league. So the Florida Panthers got knocked out by Tampa in Game 7. That really could have happened in real life. I think if Tampa won that series, they definitely could have won the cup. Players who are playing well, Stankoven might need a bit more from you, but it is, your first, not your first, but you are a young player. Alexander Nikishin might win the Conn Smythe. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, looks like Morgan Riley has 15 points in their playoff run. So let's see how game 1 goes against Toronto. Scott Laughton and Svechnikov both score, but it is 4-1 for your Carolina Hurricanes, a 5-2 whooping of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I tried to stop the sim, but it went a bit too far, so here's what happened. Ehlers and Domi opened the scoring. Laughton has 2. Keandre Miller got 1 for us, but we're going to have to jump in, and I'm going to save right wing. I'm going to go center for Stankoven. Logan Stankoven in for Jarvis. Taylor Hall shooting. That one's off. Stankoven going to get it back. Logan Stankoven in shooting. Oh my god. What? How the hell did that go in? What? Hell nah. I don't know how that went in. But shout out Logan Stankoven's ass. And we are tied at 3. Oh my goodness, this could be a generational comeback here in Carolina for game 2. Nice play, Aho. I should have probably saved center now that I think about it, because we have Aho and Stankoven. But this is a big ask. Oh my goodness. Okay, there was an icing on the play. We have like 27 seconds to go. Come on, Nikishin, just play it out. Jarvis at the empty net. We're going to change for Stankoven, I think. Oh my goodness, they're not letting me change. What is happening? 15 seconds to go. Scott Lawton in. What a play by Jacob Slavin. No, he turned it over to Domi. Nylander across Lawton. What a block by Aho. Oh my goodness, what a block. And Sebastian Aho wins them the game. Let's go. Goodness, we are up 2-0, boys. We are somehow, someway up 2-0. Taylor Hall scores to open game 3. Lawson Krause. There's no way we're going to go up 3-0. Oh my goodness, what is happening with my voice right now? Sorry, boys. I did not think this was going to be possible, that we could be up 3-0. Jinxed it too early. Oliver Ekman-Larsson does score. So it is a tie game. 5 minutes to go, 4 minutes to go. Will we have overtime? And fuck! Don't even mention it. Don't even talk about it in the locker room. Watch this. The boys are gonna come out here and win this game. I'm telling you right now, I won't even jump in. I swear I won't even jump in on everything. Guaranteed dub here in Toronto for game 4. I promise you guys right now. Seth Jarvis. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Seth Jarvis with a beauty. Come on, boys. 1-0, I'm telling you, guaranteed dub. Alexander Nikishin, what did I tell you guys? John Tavares does score for the Leafs. Come on, boys, do not choke this one. And we don't choke. And we are up 3-1, baby. We serious? Nikolaj Ehlers has been injured with back spasms. Oh, man, who are we going to move up to that top? Okay, well, we're going to move Jarvis up 100%. I think it's got to be Jackson Blake going in that Ehlers role, and we're gonna move Stankoven up to the #1 power play. I think we're gonna leave it like this. Ehlers is out for 2 weeks, so if we can get a dub, get him some rest, hopefully have some rest before the finals. Hopefully he comes back in the finals. That is a big blow. We are gonna have a tough time finishing out these Toronto Maple Leafs. Shout out Svetch, shout out Chatfield. Oh no, is this where our season is going to throw? Sebastian Aho, that is a huge goal, all short-handed, and I think we're going to have to jump in, and our only position left is right. Not done much, but 51 seconds to go, and there is a power play. Come on, boys. Svetch gets bodied at the front of the net. That is unfortunate. Hall, Aho, Svetch in, shooting. What a save by Stolars. Oh my goodness, this is about to be lit. 7.9 seconds to go for game 5. Come on, boys. Let's go, Carolina. All the fans are on their feet. Jarvis wins the draw. Shot, save. Yeah, let's go! Andrei Svechnikov! Oh my goodness! My goodness! What a goal! Oh my goodness, what a freaking goal. Oh my god, how did that happen? What a goal. 5.7 seconds to go, and Andrei Svechnikov gets his big Russian tip, no pause on it, and we are headed into overtime. Off. Robinson up for Martinook, trying to feed Jankowski, stolen. Matthews, nice save. Matthews saved again. Miancelli, and that is game. Are we serious, man? Gosh dang it. It's okay if we wasted. It's okay if we wasted that Svechnikov goal. But we're going to win game 6. Come on, don't let the Leafs have any hope in this series. Jordan Martinook, you love to see him, man. He cost us game number 6. I mean, game number 5. I mean, I kind of did that at the same time. Jordan Martinook's the player who did it. But it is 2-2 here. Morgan Rielly is going to make it 3-2. We're going to have to... Oh, nope. We don't have to jump in. Who scored? What just happened? What is going on right now with this simulation? Andrei Svechnikov makes it 3-3. I was about to jump in. Austin Matthews. Yep, we're jumping in. We're going frickin' Aho. Back for Slavin. Slavin across. Miller. What a save. Aho can't get the rebound somehow. I don't know how that didn't come to him. Tavares in shooting, and that is frickin' game. Are we serious? Alright, game 7. We're gonna have to put our best players up there. Eric Robinson's gonna go up to the third line. Seth Jarvis is gonna go up to the first line. We are gonna stack our first line and hope for the best. We're gonna move Miller down, move Sean Walker up, and in net, do we run with Freddie? Do we run with Peter? We've lost the last 2 games, but Freddie's been so incredible. What were the scores, like 6-3 and something? Maybe we'll start Peter then. Biggest mistake ever, starting Peter Kochenkov in a game 7, but we're gonna see how it goes. Seth Jarvis does score. Game 2, or period 2, Andrei Svechnikov does score. A chance to finally break through and go to the finals on the line. Max Domi scores. Jake McCabe scores. What is happening right now, boys? We are throwing right now. Brandon Carlo has scored. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. We are going to jump in and go center. We have to. Oh, what a pass by Hall. Jackson Blake in. Jackson Blake to the backhand. No! There's no way that just happened. Oh my goodness. My goodness. 55 seconds to go for the chance to play in the Stanley Cup final. Domi is rocked. Stankoven gets bodied. No. There's no way this is happening. David Kampf ruins our season. Are you fucking joking me? I'll see you guys in season 2. So I don't want to make every rebuild like this, but we might as well just fast forward through season 2. We already know how this team looks. I think we're going to be bringing most of the guys back. If we do something major, of course I'll show you, get a feel of the team, but playoffs is the only thing that matters. If not for that Ehlers injury, we would have been champions. What is the plan for this offseason? We have 2 firsts, a couple seconds, so we could really trade for a player. We could also trade up in this draft if we think we need more youth. I don't really know what to go for. I maybe a superstar goalie, maybe another top 6 winger. Okay, so we really have to overpay for this, but it makes sense. Why would the Blues want to give up Dylan Holloway? And he's the only player that really makes sense that I saw on the market. And I mean, they want the 2 firsts. 2 firsts is a lot for Dylan Holloway, and a 3rd, but I think I'm willing to do it. Okay, I forgot to record, but we signed Dylan Holloway to 7.5, so we have a bit of trade leeway with that contract. You know, the AAV is pretty high, but it's okay. So now we have 3.8 to work with. If we sign Freddie, we're basically done with cap space, right? Like, if we sign Freddie, we basically have none. So I think we're going to let Frederik Andersen walk, go with Kochenkov into the season. If we need to make a trade, we can. We have a lot of big-time contracts. I think we're going to sign Jankowski. So we're basically going to run this team back with a new goalie. I don't know how that would work, but we'll see. I forgot to show you guys, but the Stanley Cup champion was the Toronto Maple Leafs. So if Nikolaj Ehlers just didn't get injured, we would have won the cup. We would have ended the rebuild after 1 season, but we have to go for a season 2. Extend players before they've proved anything, but I think we're just like, this contract isn't too bad. I think if we throw in a modified no trade clause of only 4 teams, if we can get it down to like 3.5, I think that's a perfect deal for us, and hopefully Peter signs. Okay, I was going to bring it back at the playoffs, but I had to show you guys these lines to start. Are we a championship team? I don't know yet. Do we go to Royal 3 lines? I feel like our 4th line's not that much worse than our 3rd line, to be honest. I think 2 +5s on the top lines. You know, you have a +5, +3 there on defense. The only weakness I'd say is our goaltending. But, man, I think this team's ready. Let's see how we look against Ottawa. Sean Walker trying to steal from Stützle. What the fuck was that? Tim Stützle out of nowhere. Oh, Dylan Holloway with the steal. Dylan Holloway in, 2-on-1. Holloway, Stankoven. Oh my goodness, what a goal. Dylan Holloway to Logan Stankoven. Steal. Stankoven back for Nikishin. Back for Stankoven, back up top, Nikishin shooting tip, bang. I saw that from a mile away. Sebastian Aho on the power. He shot for Brady Tkachuk. And that one is robbed by Peter Kochenkov. Let's go, baby. Oh, and Dylan Holloway with the steal. Dylan Holloway, what a move. Oh my goodness. Oh, Dylan Holloway. No, we're ready for the playoffs. We're ready for this is out. That is going to hurt our first line winger. Think the move is to move Jackson Blake up to the first line, put Jankowski in the Blake role, and then I think we'll be okay for the time being. My goodness, what a season. 127 points, 4.49 goals per game, 2.7 against, 31 on the power play, 83 on the PK. Sebastian Aho, 113 points. That's a career high. We now have a franchise player. Stankoven, point per game. Jordan Stahl, 20 goals on the fourth line. That's my captain. Ehlers, 108. Dylan Holloway, 61. Taylor Hall had 20 goals. Lawson Krause and Robinson on the fourth line had 27. Svechnikov had 112 on the second line. Jarvis had 95 on the first line. Jackson Blake had 57 on the third line. Bradley Nadeau was our lowest scoring forward. Nikishin had a point per game. What is going on right now? Slavin was a plus 45. Chatfield on the third pair was a plus 40. And Konchenkov had 47 wins. The most dominant team I have ever built in my life. Who is this? He went second overall last year. Defenseman Nikishin was fourth in scoring, but he did have a plus 37. And then for all skaters, Connor McDavid had 139 points. Aho was fifth, though, first couple of rounds. But then I realized we're playing the Toronto Maple Leafs, the team that knocked us out in Game 7 last year. They got a bit of luck last year, but they do have a Stanley Cup. And Austin Matthews and William Nylander are back to defend their Stanley Cup. This time, though, their team looks slightly worse. So unfortunate how we're down 2-1. None of our players are a minus. None of our players, like Kochenkov's playing well. I don't know what's happening right now, but I was about to say it's gonna turn eventually. 5 Toronto Maple Leafs against the Carolina Hurricanes. Let's go, baby. 2-0 Nadeau and Aho. 3-0 Sebastian Aho. 4-1 Captain Stahl shorthanded. We are up 3-2. 6, come on, boys. Let's knock out the defending champs here in their barn. And oh my goodness, we are headed to a Game 7. No way, bro. I didn't even realize I had Jackson Blake out this whole time. Oh my goodness. Dude, this is why we're losing. We didn't have Jackson Blake in the lineup. I'm telling you right now, Game 7, easiest dub. Jackson Blake is back. Come on, man. Game 7, we are not losing to the Leafs. Back-to-back years, 0-0. Second period, it is 1-0. Austin Matthews, their captain, has scored. Come on, boys. We won 62 games in the season, and Scott fucking Lawton, bro. There's no way I'm losing to the Leafs again. Fuck this. Fuck this game. Fuck this stupid game. We have 19 million cap space. We have a lot of UFAs, but we have one problem. I didn't know Alexander Nikishin was a UFA, and he is asking for $15 million. Now, do we risk it and go to free agency where a team can basically offer him any amount of money and he can just leave us for free? I'm not paying $15 million, bro. Sorry, but this team, I'm not re-signing anybody until we get to free agency, and then we're gonna see what we can do from there. Okay, so we are here. There's a lot of background noise, so sorry if you can hear that. There's a lot of echo right now for some reason. But Joel Eriksson Ek is our second line center. I kept it a secret on what we did in the offseason. We brought in McMahon, we brought in Kreider. Right, we brought in Dursey on the back end, Timmins, Gustafsson. We still have Kochenkov, Cam Talbot's here now. So we made a lot of moves, and I'll show you what we did. So this year is obviously a retooling year, right? Because we lost Nikishin. I tried to get Quinn Hughes. We didn't do that either. But if you will see, we don't have an entire pick in this draft. I thought that was necessary to give this team a competitive chance, build up our free agent marketability. I think having no picks is the move, and we're going to see how it goes. And that is great. That is incredible. That is perfect right there. That is exactly what you wanted to see. Our starting goalie gets injured after we trade all our draft picks. Our only goalie gets injured after we let go of Freddie Anderson. Man, I really wanted to restart this rebuild, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to continue with the mistakes we made. Okay, so not only do we lose our starting goalie for 2 months, We lose our #1 centerman. Great job, EA Sports. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are really having a blast. I think it's important for you guys to enjoy what you're doing, tanking our entire season away. Okay, so apparently it did not matter at all that we got rid of our best defenseman and one of our best players. We still had an amazing year for our team. 70-point centermen. I mean, man, Dylan Holloway only had 37 points. That's how good this team was. Jackson Blake had 55. Nadeau had 46. Our defense, group effort right here. And then Peter Kochenkov, just don't get injured in the playoffs, please. Alright, round #1. We have Anton Frondel, Tage Thompson, and the Buffalo Sabres. They are a very deep team. They are back in the playoffs. And they have Devin Levi. Man, this is going to be interesting. Okay, we literally swept them, so there's no need to worry. We have the Philadelphia Flyers next. And oh my goodness, that scared me. 92 overall Matvey Michkov, 86 overall Owen Tippett. Man, this team is pretty good, but they have the same problems as us. No defense, barely a goalie. Oh no, is this going to be another playoffs where we're being good and then Keandre Miller or somebody just gets injured and everything comes crashing down? So we're going to have to put Dmitry Orlov on the third pair and move Eric Gustafsson up. Okay, 2-2, fellas. Let's go here. Oh, man, if we lose another thing because our injuries hurt us. Jacob Trouba scores. Okay, big second period. Let's go. The depth of the Carolina Hurricanes. This is our team right here. A deep team. We tried to go this star power route. We need to go back to Carolina Hurricanes hockey and just have a bunch of players who can play good hockey, and that'll make us successful. And 5 minutes to go, we have the lead. 3 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go, 1 minute to go, and we have won, baby. Okay, game 6 on the road, boys. Here we go. There we go. Aho, Svechnikov, Bobby McMahon again. Aho, Chris Kreider. The depth of the Carolina Hurricanes has brought us back to a conference finals, even without Nikishin. Oh my goodness. The rematch for the ages. Third time is a charm. We have the Florida Panthers, and they are pretty much the exact same team. No Evan Rodriguez, I will say that. Marchand's old. Seth Jones is old. They have Jalen Chatfield. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we have to take things game by game here. This is the Florida Panthers, Gary Bettman's favorite team, and we are off to a ridiculous start. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on, Are you fucking sucking a black? I am never, ever, 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 ever doing that in my life against Gary Bettman's tiny 3-incher and the Florida Panthers. It is not a good idea. I repeat, it is not a good idea. Man, that sucks. Come on, boys. 3-0. Great. Great job. Oh, okay. Okay, Carolina. Let's go, baby. Stankoven, Nadeau, Aho. We don't give up here. We don't give up. We are going to fight until the very end, and we get to jump in. And I don't even know what to use, man. I think we gotta go like frick. We'll see. 45 seconds. Bennett versus Aho, and Sam Bennett's gonna win the draw. Verhaeghe's gonna pick it up. Oh man, come on, Samoskevich at the empty net, and that is game. Alright, I made some line changes here. Hopefully they work. Slavin and Ehlers scores. It is 5-2, but I am not simming the period. Do not trust this game. I am simming out this entire game, man. I will come. Okay. There's no way they come back. I'm gonna cut to the next game, but I'm not simming this game. Sake, bro. Logan Stankoven. The moment we have some life, it is taken away from us. And I think the move in a Logan Stankoven kind of player is to move up a guy like Dylan Holloway and then move him kind of into that top 6 mold. Oh man, game 4 in Raleigh. Let's go, baby, in front of the home crowd. There we go, 4-4. We will take that. Heading into the third. There's been 8 goals, man. This is a bloodbath between these two teams, but we already got one game, and Aaron Ekblad's going to make it 5-4. 5-5, Andrei Svechnikov. This is why you pay these big-time players. But you don't pay a guy $15 million. That's just a no in Carolina. But you draft and develop. And fuck you, Barkov. Oh my goodness, Eric Gustafsson. Nah, I'm just doing best lines at this point. I don't even care if we lose. It's like, all these injuries, the Florida Panthers are the luckiest team in the history of hockey. Like, they get lucky in real life. They get lucky in the game. Like, it doesn't even matter where it is. They just get so lucky, and it pisses me off. Like, actually, I can't even describe how much it pisses me off when the fucking Florida Panthers get lucky. Like, you're already a good team. You don't need luck. You shouldn't need luck to win. Like, why do you need luck? Why do you fucking need luck? Holy shit! Oh, we had 54 wins this year, and this is the all in year. I mean, here are some of the stats of our players. I think we're looking pretty good. And I'll show you guys the lines. I feel like we're pretty stacked. I can't even lie, bro. Got our lines. They're kind of whatever Rod Brindamore went with. Obviously, I don't know why he puts Eriksson Ek out on the wing. But we got Luke Kunin at the deadline. We got Jamie Drysdale at the deadline. Cam Fowler in free agency. Zach Hyman in free agency. Elvis Merzlikins as well in free agency. So we just kind of worked around the edges, made some big splashes at the deadline, because I believe it. I think this year is the year that we have to go all in and put all our chips in this year, because Svechnikov's coming off the books, Jackson Blake, freaking, like, I don't even know, bro, and we're playing Nikishin first round. For your Carolina Hurricanes, we have come back from down 2-1. We have a chance to win here, and of course, the moment I start recording, we lose 8-5. Ends if we lose Game 7. Come on, man. The video ends if we lose. Jackson Blake does not want the video to end. I accidentally just skipped that. Oh my goodness. If we lost, I did not mean to skip that. Off. Oh my goodness. And now we have a break. Nikolaj Ehlers in. Nikolaj Ehlers shooting. Rebound. No! Are you joking me, EA Sports? Gary Bettman sucking on Patrick Kane. I don't know what I'm saying. What a first overtime. Peter Kochenkov saved 2 breakaways, but we are headed into the second overtime, man. Dump and chase. Let's go, baby. Slavin gonna turn the puck over. Aho, Jarvis out front. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Alexander Nikishin! Fuck you! You're always a hurricane! You dumbass! Fired Rod Brindamore by this point. I don't know. Was he the problem? Was the team construction the problem? But we just got the gift of a lifetime from Alexander Nikishin. And shout out Peter Kochenkov saving our season. But now we have the New Jersey Devils, who have, oh my goodness, I can't even talk properly. Game 3, but it is Game 4 overtime, and I had to jump in because look at the shots. What is going on right now? We lost the first 2 games. We won Game 3. We are down 2-1. If we lose this, the video is probably going to be over real quick. Oh my goodness. Jesper Bratt, sit down. Oh my goodness. For Kunin. Luke Kunin up for Aho. Sebastian Aho gonna split the defense. Aho in 2 seconds. 1 second. Aho. Oh my goodness. Oh, Sebastian Aho. Oh my goodness. What the frick just happened? Sebastian Aho. We're actually gonna do it, boys. We are actually gonna do it. Back in the conference finals. 3rd time in 4 years. Captain Aho has saved the Carolina Hurricanes. And are you serious? Didn't win that first year. These guys are going to come back and bite us in the ass, bro. They have Georgiev. Oh my goodness, we have a chance. They have Georgiev. Okay, game by game. Game 1 is a 7-6 overtime win. That is huge. You need wins like that. Oh my goodness, we're up 2-0. Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's go. 3-0. Oh, we needed that. We needed that one big because they're going to come back. Oh my goodness, it's 3-1. Game away from the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time since 2006. It has... Well, not happening in that game. 3-1 lead. Oh my goodness, we've been here, what, 5 times? And if you include the game, like the sim and real life, 5 conference finals trips with this core, with the Aho team, Slaven team, whatever. And somehow we haven't got it done. We're so close, man. We just need a little bit of luck. We need a little bit of something. We need some player to make a big play. And the Florida Panthers have many of them. And Carter Verhage is definitely one of them. All we need is 1 goal. And we're back in this game. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think we are falling. Yeah, Seth Jarvis with 8 seconds. It's been my most probably depressing rebuild. Like, it's been a good rebuild is what I'm saying. Like, the most emotional rebuild I've probably ever done on this channel. And it could come crashing down at the hands of who else but the Florida Panthers. But we are up 3-1. Andrei Svechnikov, Luke Kunin, Seth Jarvis, Andrei Svechnikov, Bobby fucking McMahon. Oh my goodness. After, what, 10 hours? Not 10 hours. Like, 5 hours, 6 hours of rebuilding the Carolina Hurricanes. We are... Oh my goodness, I need to jump in. I need to jump in. We have done it, man. We have done it, baby. We're just going to hold this puck out until it is over. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Oh my god, we scored. Logan Stankoven scored with 0 seconds. You know the Florida Panthers are trying to fight us because they are salty that Gary Bettman has retired. And finally, after so many years of rebuilding, so many years of conference finals, the Carolina Hurricanes have made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. It's important to remember where you came from. And let's check it out. Nikolaj Ehlers acquired in free agency. Aho drafted. Jarvis drafted. When was it? 13th overall. None of these picks, except for Svechnikov, were like top picks. Obviously, we traded for Eriksson Ek, Stankoven for Rantanen, Jackson Blake, draft pick. Kunin acquired in the trade deadline. All of these guys acquired. Bradley Nadeau, another draft pick, right? You got a Drysdale jersey acquired by Keandre Miller, paid $7 million. Somehow just been a steady rock for us. Sean Walker, acquired in free agency. Jacob Slavin, the best player to probably ever play for the Carolina. I'm joking. VP of this rebuild was Svechnikov. But if I had to be honest, bro, it was Peter. Peter saved this team this year. And we are playing McKinnon and Necas. Oh my goodness, you can't write a better story. It is Marty Necas against its former team. Oh my goodness, this is poetic ending. Happens here in the Stanley Cup Finals. We have to sim game 1. Come on, man. We have to sim game 1. The Avalanche are 12-2. That is not a good sign. But we have to sim game 1, see how it goes. In Carolina, you already know the arena is packed. And we take game 1, baby. Let's go. Game 2 at home. Can we take both at home? Yes, we do. Okay. That's nice. Now, we don't have to take one on the road. At some point, it would be nice. It would help us a lot. We do lose in Denver. That's okay. Game number 4 in Denver again. And we win. Oh my goodness. Stanley Cup is in the building. Game number 5. And we start off with a 3-0 lead. Oh my goodness. It is 4-1. Oh my goodness. Carolina, do not choke this. Do not let them even score. Play the old Rod Brindamore way. And we have done it, man. We have done it. Oh my goodness, I don't know how, but the Carolina Hurricanes are going to be Stanley Cup champions. Let's jump in. 4 seasons, 26, 27, 28, 26 and 28. We go to the conference finals. I drop my phone. I don't give 2 shits, man. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is done. The Carolina Hurricanes, after 14 years since drafting Sebastian Aho, 11 years after drafting Andrei Svechnikov, are your Stanley Cup champions. Let's go. Smythe Trophy winner, the man they drafted 2nd overall, has turned into one of the best players in the NHL, Andrei Svechnikov is your Conn Smythe winner, and Jordan Staal left the team a couple years ago. The torch was passed, and now, officially, stepping up to take the Stanley Cup, just like Eric Staal did 23 years ago. Sebastian Aho is a Stanley Cup captain champion. Let's go, baby. Woo! You love to see, oh my god, I haven't been this pumped for a rebuild in a minute. The Islanders won, finished it, didn't get to upload that final video. That pissed me off so much. But we've done it here in Carolina in one video. We have won the Stanley Cup with the Carolina Hurricanes. Keeshan, right? Losing to Keeshan, that one hurt, right? That one hurt the soul. You know, that one did not feel good, right? Then you go from Nikishin, right, to this death movement, Sean Durzi, Jamie Drysdale, right? Like these random good but not great players. You go from Anderson to Kochenkov. You go from Staal and Martinuk to Blake and Holloway and Nadeau, and somehow, someway, this team is Stanley Cup champions, baby. Oh my goodness, it has been a long journey. It's been about 6.5 hours now for me, but it was all worth it for this moment. I hope you guys have enjoyed. The rebuilds are back on the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.